Things are getting stupid now, and I mean really stupid. Look at this recent article. Sage scientists suggest a plan for everyone over the age of 45 to shield at home, affecting 2/3 of UK households, and it remains under review, while masks in offices could become compulsory. Scientists advising the government on coronavirus considered a plan to ask everyone over the age of 45 to shield. It was suggested those over 45 were at greater risk from the virus and more likely to die from it, so could be segmented from the rest of the population. The suggestion, revealed in papers from the Scientific Advisory Group for Emergencies, SAGE, was eventually advised against, as it was considered unlikely to be successful. However, it is being kept under review, and news of it follows a similar option drawn up by officials to potentially target over 50s with another lockdown. Now let's get this straight. The Scientific Advisory Group for Emergencies, SAGE, are now considering imprisoning people over 45, or they may just stretch us out to the over 50s. These people at SAGE are supposed to be intelligent people. Where's the common sense gone? Why do we even need to consider this? We have no one going to hospitals. We have Nightingale hospitals that were built really quickly that have never been opened and remain empty. But of course the nursing staff was so very busy making TikToks. I can't believe we're all falling for this nonsense. Are we going to stand for this? Are we just going to allow our useless bought and paid for politicians to lock up people over 45 years old under house arrest? Do you know that only 307 people in the UK have died under 60 with no underlying health issues from COVID-19? Do the maths. That's 0.00001% of the population. Are we going to risk the lives of millions of people and again close the economy for a few runny noses? COVID is so bad that over 1,700 students around the country have tested positive, but not one of them has been admitted to hospital. This is how not bad the disease is. People die every single day of every single week. About 1,700 people die in the UK every single day. There are over 1,700 road deaths a year in the UK. Should we remove all roads to stop these happening? There's 7,000 people die every year from alcohol. Shall we bulldoze all the bargain booze shops? There are over 160,000 cancer deaths every year. And we close the economy and want to lock people up because of 307 deaths, which equates to 0.00001% of the population. Remember people, the average age of people who die from COVID-19 is 81, and they have 2 or 3 underlying health issues. This is insane. Where's the common sense? Why are we turning this country into North Korea? Remember, you can't take the total deaths from COVID seriously because of the way they were counted. Every person who tested positive in, say, March or April and then got run over by a bus or died from cancer or another disease in July, their death would still be counted as COVID, despite them recovering from it. They still count your death as COVID, regardless of how you actually died, up to 28 days after a positive test. So if you have a positive test on the 1st of October, God forbid, run over by a bus on the 10th of October, your death will be down as COVID. The figures are a shambles, but the government send out their troops to toe the government line when the government line is nonsense. It's all fucking nonsense. And now they say because of lockdown, an extra 75,000 people could die from non-COVID related illnesses, and another 32,000 could die from misdiagnosed cancers. Just how many lives are we going to allow to be extinguished because we haven't got a backbone to stand up and say no more?